Hello, it's me, Arizu Gaming. I'm back. I was a little bit ill over the last few days, but I'm alright now. I had a bit of a mishap cleaning the fish tank, but I'm okay. I had a bit of a fever, but it's gotten better now. Hello, Leofar. Hello, Mr. T-Rex. How you doing? Hello, Pavlov. How you doing? We're back. We're continuing ONI. Again, this is going to be like a sort of on-the-fly stream because I'm going on holiday tomorrow. I won't be back until Monday. I might be able to stream on Monday. I can't guarantee it. But yeah, we're back. We're back to Oxygen Not Included. I have a I have a bit of a conundrum that I'm facing. So let's just jump right in. So it seems very quiet. Did I turn up the game volume all the way? I think I did. Yeah, this seems alright now. Okay, so where did we leave off? We left off with a big lump of high pressure solid crude oil that we were trying to boil with the magma biome. Because we know we're not going to have a shortage of magma on this planet, and it sounded like a fun experiment. We generated a little bit of sour gas in our hubris, and we did have to triple wall it to make sure that that's what this tile is for. Triple wall it to ensure the pressure damage didn't destroy everything. But we're ending up with lots of very high pressure liquid crude oil. And I'm hoping we can boil it into petroleum and then cool it off in the rest of the cold oil biome. But I'm just gonna see how it pans out. The one thing I do know is we had to put some liquid petroleum in this bit just to get the lead to melt to form this interface for the temperature sensor. So I need to get this petroleum out, because if this door opens while petroleum is in, that's going to turn into sour gas and flood the whole area. So I've got a little bit of lead up here. We're going to have to get this done fairly quickly. I'm going to set this to 1,000 for now. And I realized a big problem with this setup. Well, I mean, there's many problems with this setup. But what we could have done, instead of using metal tiles made out of copper, so copper has a thermal conductivity of 60 and a heat capacity of 0.385. What we could have done is dug up some diamond. The diamond has a thermal capacity of 80 and a melting point of 4,000. So that might have been a better choice. But it is what it is. It should still function somewhat well. Only thing is, if this gets above 1,000, it will melt. I mean, at that point, we're just going to have a thing full of sour gas in here anyway, so I don't think it actually matters too much. I thought the thermal conductivity range was a bit more vast between the two, but if I was going to build this again, I probably would have built it out of diamond, and I might even replace them with diamond. So, yeah. You had a fever while flying back from the US? Flying back to the US. Nice. Yeah, I did a COVID test. It was negative, so I'm really hoping it's not COVID, because I've got festival tickets, which is a very rare occurrence for me. Yeah, chaos. So, what we need to do is we need to deconstruct this. We need to build a mesh tile so we can sweep the petroleum. We need to do that before this door opens. So I need you to do this immediately, but I'm not going to yellow alert it because you guys are on max stress, because we had you red alerting for quite a while trying to build this. And again, if you missed the last stream, the VOD is on YouTube, so feel free to go and watch that. It looks like everyone else did. Yeah. The average watch time for that VOD was like an hour, which is like the highest it's ever been for a fresh video, so that's interesting. Yeah, what else is going on? Yeah, you're asleep because we just yellow alerted everyone. That's fine. Circuits overloaded. You know, I think this was just a wire we forgot about, so let's get that done. I don't think we have too much else queued up. It looks like you have actually done all the wires. You are all asleep because we just yellow alerted everyone. Actually, we red alerted everyone to try and get that wall built. I'm going to keep using the arrow keys. And I'm going to speed to it. I don't think they're going to get past 100%. They were getting stressed because of red alert. So that should go back to normal. I think they're all in downtime at the moment, which is why I paused it. This is obviously still going to keep heating up. It's made of steel. The thermal conductivity of the steel airlock is about 54, which is not ideal. Probably use a better heat conducting element here. Risky being that close to lava. Oh, I know. The risk was part of the appeal. I just felt like doing something like this because I haven't done this before. I'm very wary about connecting magma to anything normally, but you can see it is melting the oil quite well, even though it's like 3,200 kilograms per tile. It is melting. It's probably going to take a while to actually boil. But I'm thinking once it turns into a liquid, the conductivity is so much better than the solid, just because of how the thermal conductivity of the material is the same, but like the solid to liquid interface is way better than the solid to solid interface. So hopefully it'll start melting proper fast. Yeah, everyone is currently de-stressing. We do a little bit of polluted water. I'll just give up some miscellaneous errands here. We still have a fair amount of algae for the algae terrariums, so I'm not too worried about that. You can go ahead and sweep all of this. This stuff is all too hot. Well, that's okay. We have a good food stock. Right, let us go back and observe this thing now. Because I need to make sure that you do this properly. What other errands do you have? Don't have any construct errands. I did just give you a load of sweep errands, but you should get that done fairly quickly. Feels a little bit quiet to me. Does it feel quiet to you guys? I think I might just have my own volume turned down. I've turned my own volume up. Yeah, once we're done with this, we will go through the teleporter and go have a look at the other planet. Not super sure what's over there. Not allowed by schedule. Alright, now you're back to work. Okay, that's fine. What else are you guys up to? You're not doing research. You're obviously helping to fill all the algae terrariums. You guys always have errands to do. Wait, is that piss? It's certainly possible. We did break the bathroom loop for a little bit. See, I connected the carbon skimmers to the bathroom, and then I forgot this pipe is super long. So it took too long to actually fill the pipe. I would not recommend doing this. I would just recommend having the carbon skimmers on their own sieve, and we might actually even just do that. Yeah, we had a bit of chaos last stream. But we'll be alright. Right, you've deconstructed that. We have lead here. So that lead has cooled. We still have the petroleum up here. There's no sour gas. So now all I need to do is build a mesh tile here. Let's build that out of something that won't melt. That lead is just going to keep melting and then recondensing. Yeah, the oil is melting. There's a lot of oil here. And I left this end here intentionally exposed. So what I'm planning on having happen is I'm planning on the pressure to explode through this insulated tile here and release into this area. And then we'll figure out what to do. What happened? Oh, the lead. Oh, the lead is frozen again. Oh, that's not good. Oh, the magma is cooled already. Wow, really? That's not a problem I thought I was going to have. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Probably need a better actual heat connector then. Right. Let's see. Can I deconstruct this? I deconstruct this. I'll probably need to make some kind of... I probably will need to make some kind of diamond heat spike. Let's dig out some diamond. Looks like we are pressurizing this area pretty well. Yeah, just come over here, dig out some diamond. It's fine. Pink stuff looks cool. We got copper tiles, we got the insulated tiles. Got liquid chlorine. Then minus all the lava. Yeah, pretty much. So the issue is, we need the... Actually... the thing is, so this lead is conducting heat with the door because it's resting directly on it. Need to find some way of making sure this stays hot. So you can't reach any of these. Oh, that's right. Okay, well, I think we can open this door now. Because, yeah, now it's, yeah, now it's liquid. We can do that. Yes, now the lead is melted again. Rock is heating up, the lead is heating up. Definitely some kind of funky business going on. I think this is unreachable. Did I disable access into here? Oh, you can't come down here because of the ladder. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Right. Make this obsidian. There you go. Let's just keep checking where wires are overloading. Right, this wire needs to be disconnected and rebuilt. Handling this. It's okay. This geyser is dormant anyways. Yeah, go ahead and handle that. God, this map has turned into a mess. I feel like I may have failed my objective of keeping things cleaner than the previous Rime run. But I am having a lot of fun just fiddling around with this. Right, so if we deconstruct this, is that going to cause more pressure damage? Because what I need to do is I actually need to dig this. I need to add like a proper... I need to add like a proper heat transmitting element here, because obviously this igneous rock isn't going to do it. And I need to dig those tiles. You know what? I'm going to leave that there. I don't think we need to construct that. Let us... So this is liquid lead. That's just going to pour in here. That's not a problem. If we dig this, then I can replace this tile with diamond. That will have to be diamond. But that's fine. We can make a diamond. In the process of grabbing some diamond, we have a principle. What we got? Lime. I don't think there's ever a circumstance we're going to turn down lime. We certainly have enough, but we always need more. Make sure to not make a diamond hoe. Yeah, no diamond pickaxes needed here. Probably add that to the list, but we have enough. Is that not enough diamond? Am I being daft? Can you not make diamond tiles? Oh, they're window tiles, aren't they? Ah, yes, we need the window tile research. Oh, gotcha. Right. Glass blowing. Well, we do have some radiation, so let's get that researched quickly. With our 2 supercomputers. Starvation, you're not starving. I'm just giving you guys too many yellow alerts. Well, that's not succumbing to pressure damage anyways. This is all equalized in temperature now. Yeah, once I put some diamond tiles in here, that should help. And then what I could do is I could probably just dig underneath here, maybe? We'll see. Right, skills. What skills do you want? Let's keep skilling you up. Rock tending for you. Building for you. You could have suit wearing, that's good. Yeah, I like the extra athletics, I just really do. I'm still a little bit ill, you might be able to hear in my voice. Hello Dotherly, how you doing? We are recovering from a little bit of chaos from the end of last stream on Monday. Where we tried to melt some oil, and we've kind of succeeded, but we needed to build a bit more than we thought. We need to build an actual conductive piece here, because the magma just froze as soon as we tried to get any decent heat out of it. So all the lead is melting and going down here. That's fine. We only need a little bit of lead here. The less lead we have here, the better. Made a mess? Why are people making a mess? Why is the bathroom... Oh, the pipe broke. Why is the pipe breaking? That's not good. You just repair that immediately. Okay. You know what? Just deconstruct and reconstruct. How did this freeze? This part of the map isn't that cold. Perhaps the polluted water is cold? Polluted water is cold. So the polluted water coming from the carbon skimmer was too cold. That's interesting. That should be insulated. Ah, this water is still too cold, though, even if it is insulated. Right. I think this all needs to go in its own loop. I don't think I can keep having this be connected to the bathrooms, because this is just causing too many issues. So, let's see. So what I should be doing is I should just be taking this pipe, keeping it closed. Yeah, keep that closed. And then just have this circulate off a different sieve. Maybe this one. Yeah, this map has kind of just ended up in chaos. Because all the algae terrariums, all the different sieves, all of the different terrariums going on. So there were some decisions which were helpful in the early game, but transitioning out of them is going to be a pain. Right, that should work. No, that's now feeding... those are the wrong pipes. Great, good job. There you go. That can go here. Can go here. You need a feature in Potion Craft that lets you continue brewing another recipe when you're at base. Yeah, that would be a good feature. What am I doing? Okay, that's one. Yeah. May as well get this all done while we're researching the diamond tiles. Well, at least the stress is going down right away. That's a good thing. You know what? I think you've grabbed enough of this. But where are you? Why are you always starving? We have loads of food. That is done. So... So that bridge needs to go the other way. And this pipe needs to go over here. I'm beginning to think I've just made too many pipes. I think this run may be a bit cursed. But I want to try properly to fix it. Right, there you go. And then we just need to bridge this over again. So make sure this is full when you can. And then maybe what I'll do is I'll put like a shut off here and a thermosensor, but is it warm enough here for the water to heat up? I don't know. It should be alright. I mean, the polluted water here. So this polluted water is super cold. That goes in and it comes out super cold. It should come out super cold. What's going on? Oh, it's not full enough. Okay, whatever. I'll keep an eye on that. I feel like we're only going to get little pockets of polluted water every now and then. You can see it's coming out very cold. Because it's because the carbon dioxide, it's because the water in the skimmer itself is actually getting too cold. So the insulated pipe isn't really doing too much. New planetoid detected. Yeah, we have detected the Stinko Swamp asteroid. I'm not looking there yet. We've got everything we need here, to be honest. How's the research going? Pretty well. Okay, so now this pipe is broken. That's because this should be insulated over here. How'd we get gas in here? We did get sour gas in here. Oh, the lead got too hot. Is it actually causing any problems? It's conducting heat with all of this. We are venting the gas now. Not too much gas. This oil has continued to melt quite well. I don't think it's going to refreeze. It's not getting any hotter. The heat is just spreading out amongst the block. Well, it's so little it might not be an issue. Ooh, we've got some molten copper down here. That's interesting. Circuit overloaded. See, there's a bunch of wires that I forgot to replace as well. So let's make sure those are replaced. This is definitely becoming a little bit of a chaos run. Looks like our water geysers are erupting again. So this water is heating up again, which is why all these bristle blossoms have stopped growing. We have a big food stockpile, so I'm not actually that concerned. These aren't wasting any resources. Why have we got a wrangled action here? Why is this set to auto-wrangle? Oh, these are still set to auto-wrangle surplus. In fact, we can just remove these now. Yeah, remove those. We got rid of all the shine bugs. I may have overextended just a little. Not in terms of actual survival, but just in terms of, like, actual administrative load. In terms of algae, we have about 30 tons left. You know what, let's go investigate this asteroid while we're waiting for this research. We do actually need to dig over here as well. There you go. Yeah, I am kind of suspecting this asteroid is just... This asteroid we're on is just a little bit hurt. I need someone to better prioritize sweeping. Like, do I have anyone that prioritizes tidying? I do, but they're all prioritizing supplying and storing as well. But I think Jean, I think you need to not do that. Gordon, you definitely need cooking. I haven't been able to catch as much of the series as I wanted. How are you enjoying Rime overall? I am enjoying it. I think I've not done a very good job. Like, we did a good job in generating heat to melt ice, but the problem is, because we went so hard on the algae terrariums, a lot of the dupe labor is tied up in algae terrariums. And we also have a lot of pipes for water slips that weren't very well organized. I'm honestly, actually kind of tempted to restart on the same seed and do things differently and more organized. Like, because, like, for a few reasons. Partly because I wasn't sure how I was going to lay out the base. I ended up making some questionable decisions. And partly because... Well, I don't know. I think that's the main reason. Like, I feel like I planned everything out in a way that I was going to replace it later, but I'm kind of set up in a situation where it's kind of... like, really confusing. Wait, what the heck is going on here? We've got a load of salt water in here. Was there a leak? What happened here? If I was telling me not to restart. Yeah. Right, how did all this brine end up in here? There must have been a leak somehow. We haven't got any more brine in here. Some of this ice melted? Right, I need you to get in here and sweep this. Come in here and sweep this. And sweep all of this too. I mean, we probably will stick it out. Like, this core with the branches I'm pretty happy about, but we need to do a few things. I think basically this base is just going to have a really big transitionary phase. Like, we need to switch off the Algae Terrariums at some point. It was kind of helpful for generating our initial heat, but now we just need to... Now we just need to actually regulate our temperature properly. Because we've got these water geysers that are super hot. And they're cooking the plants. We have enough spare plants at the moment that it's not going to be an issue. And they are stored properly in this cold chlorine area. But... I don't know. Rime is hard. I think Rime is hard for me because it's really messing with how I sort of plan things out. Because so much of what I've been doing on this run has been sort of predicated around melting ice. And perhaps I shouldn't have been so worried about that. But let's go see what's on this other planet. There might be a load of algae on the other planet. Also, where there's a geyser down here I want to go have a look at. I'm just going to dig through this. I don't think this matters. Yeah, coming in. Ignore my OCD. Yeah. We'll solve the problems. Yeah, let's have a look at this geyser. Let's have a look at this geyser. Let's have a look at the planet. Rime is one of your favorite. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely nice that it's a challenge. It's challenging the way I like to play this game. That I was supposed to melt everything. And perhaps it's not what I should be doing. Also, I am really freaking hot because I just had a really hot bath. Pretty nice and relaxing, but now I'm just too hot overall. Let me actually just open the door. By door, I mean window. We'll get that sour gas out of there in no time. I don't think there's actually enough pressure in there that's going to cause any issues. Right, who are we going to send through? Let's send someone with field research. Who has field research and digging? So I need someone with at least hard digging. So it needs to be Pav or Nicholas. So let's send Pav through. Pav, you can go here. Obviously, you don't need a suit. You can't wait to restart yourself. It's been months, so I still haven't done all I want. You need to get GMO first. Ah, yes, the achievement hunting. Right, let's go. Let's go have a look at this other planet. Right. First of all, who's the friend? We got nutrient bars. Oh yeah, it's Stinko Swamp, so there probably won't be any algae. Not a lot of algae anyways. Right, let's defrost the friend. Let's ladder down here. We'll probably need to do a bit of digging. It'll be fine. Who's our friend gonna be? Inspect. Inspect. Yes, I know there's a teleporter. I don't need to see the destination. I know where the destination is. It's the other planet. Inspect. Here we go. Who is the friend? Yeah, everyone's looking spiffy. We got an ash can. Alright, let's see. What are they up to? They, at least it would be a mouth breather. They have irritable bowel, green thumb. That's it, okay. Personal interest digging. So they're a digger person with agriculture. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so, Ashcan. You can also prioritize digging. You're the one who's going to stay here. I don't think we need anyone to stay here, actually. I think we're just going to send people home. You are going to very briefly make a... make some living quarters. And we're just going to send Pav back immediately, I think. And then we'll send Ashcan back 5 cycles later. So, let's see. Yeah, ladder can go in here. You got the polluted water here. Definitely want to let that out. And then in terms of furniture, we only need 1 cot because, yeah, Pav, you're just going to go immediately. Goodbye, Pav. Your stay on this planet was not very long. Just in time. Dinner. Right, let's see. Bert, you can come off the sleep-only schedule. On a default schedule. Let us make a schedule just for our friend. So Ashcan is definitely not a night owl, so you can just have the 2 and 1, because you're on a small planet. And let's call it, Smear Ilios. Smear Ilios. Now arriving at Ilios Well. We're making a well on Ilios. It's definitely happening. Yeah, we need to dig this water so that it goes over here first, and then dig out this way. Yeah, that's fine. So then you can go over here. There's some food in here as well, and there is some oxalite. When the oxalite fades, that is going to put some water over here, but that's not a problem. You're going to need a bed. So, furniture. This could be your bed. Yeah, that could just go there, that's fine. You'll want to grab this. So just uproot this, uproot that. Well, well, well. Yes, exactly. Let's prioritize tidying as well. Just because I don't want you to mess with outcomes. Then, let's see, mess table sends here. Bathroom, I think I'm honestly... Maybe just go do something on here. Maybe just do something over here. Yeah, I think I'll just do something over here. Let us tile this. We'll need to dig some more rock as well. But that's fine, we're going to get you to come down here to do that. I'm not going to bother lighting this up, so 4 tiles should be fine. I'm going to speed through this again. So the reason I bring up restarting is because the adage is it going to take me more time to fix the problems on this asteroid than it is to start a new asteroid? And it's getting to the point where I'm not sure. I think I just need to have like a 1 or 2 seconds where I really crack at like remixing everything. So maybe I just need to focus on that. Same with your super long run. I mean, we stopped the last run because we did everything we wanted to do with the farters. That was actually a complete run, which somewhat rarely happens, to be honest. It's a run I felt was actually complete. Yeah, get these done. That could be priority 9. Again, I should be setting this priority 8. Nice jacket. Yes, he does have the lemon jacket, because he's a lemon. We've got high stress again. That's alright. Going on down here. Yeah, this is heated up, but the lead isn't going to evaporate. None of this is going to evaporate. That would be the big issue. Temperature down here is still super cold because to be honest, I think the sour gas is just getting deleted. Well, maybe it's not. I think it's settling down here. That's not a problem. You still have some pending runs like your sour gas boiler, most dupe run, hatch volcano run. I mean, this is gonna be the hatch volcano run, because we fixed the Badlands Boffins issue with the dropper. That's why we restarted and did it here. So this is the run where I'm gonna try and save the hatches and do that. The sour gas run, I think that would probably be a different run, because there's not very many oil wells in this asteroid, but that's fine. But no, part of the aim of this run is to just go massive on the hatchet. But that requires me to be a little bit smarter than I'm being at the moment, just to actually get out of the mid-game hump. Right, you could have suits. There you go. Nicola, you could start getting skilled up. I'm just going to give you supplying. You could have improved farming. You might as well have supplying. Oh, Ashcan, you have 3 skills. I completely forgot that. Well, you could definitely have digging. You can have building. And you can have supplying. I think it makes sense. Have a digger hat. Right, you do need to fill this immediately. Well, I guess not immediately, but like soon enough. We've done the research. Okay, that's good. I do want to melt the rest of this oil. So let's go down here. Let us actually make a diamond tile. We have definitely dug up enough diamond. I don't really mind what happens to most of this metal. 80 kilograms is enough for what we need. And we'll just want to build this, and we'll want to expand it out just generally as we go. Let's do this one first. And then over time, we'll start building these other ones. Obviously, we're going to dig that up, and the liquid's going to go down here. Not all of it, though. This lead will stay here. Right, so the outhouse is in order. Gotta get all this stuff built. It doesn't need to be fancy. This does need to be a bathroom, but I think this will actually be sealed off if we do it like this. Alright, let's watch this. There is still some gas in here, but it's micrograms, so not that concerned. Yeah, we've still got 80 kilograms of lead on here. This airlock is super hot now. We've lost a little bit of metal doing this, but that's fine. Right, there's the time. So now this will actually interface properly with all this magma. And we'll keep expanding that as we go. We can just fill in more... We can fill in more diamond tiles. In fact, we can do this one too. I may as well actually just do all 3 of these right now. And then we can put the copper back here. And then that will act as the transfer. And we can replace this thermo sensor now, because we don't need any more petroleum here, because the lead is liquid. Yeah, no, we're not going to restart. We can fix everything on this map. It's just going to take some time. And I just need to get back into gear with things. I think that's the issue, because I've been ill for a little bit. Goodbye. Goodbye. We got a little bit of magma. That's fine. Yeah, that's okay. So then all I need to do is... probably build an insulated tile here and then build a copper tile there. Your next restart, you're finally going to strip mine everything. Good! Destroy nature. Show nature who's boss. It's the theme of all these games. We haven't got any nature reserves. We're gonna do pit planted nature reserves or something. I can't be asked to keep plants around. No farters. A sweeter lava is... well, we don't really have a sulfur geyser. I don't think I'm interested in that. We'll just take the sandstone. God knows we aren't actually using it with all these hatches. We have like 70 hatches. Right, and then I can just put this here. I think we're fine keeping that copper. Rip 3 tons of lead. It's fine, we have enough lead. This water also needs to be bursting in the pipe. We are not exhaling enough CO2 for it to actually get down here. So we put this on a valve. I think I just need to set this up on a bridge so that it flows continuously through the valve. That's what needs to happen. Well, I don't know, I can't be bothered. I'll fix it in a minute. We'll get this done first. How's Smirilios going? Right, so let's just check the rooms. That counts as a barracks, that counts as the latrine. This needs a door. You've got food. I'm not actually going to worry about you doing too much over here. You know what? You can come over here, though. Let's go up to here. You may as well dig that out. Except that will stop this being a room. So perhaps we just make that a door here. Got a plug slug as well. But yeah, I'm not really actually thinking about doing too much stuff here. All you need to do is just dig and explore. And then we'll send you back. Who's doing this? I don't want to yellow alert anything again. If I'm going to make this a bridge, I need another insulated pipe here. Hold on, what are you doing? That's fine. That's okay, you can just sweep this up. You're too particular about things, so I always plant my nature reserves in exactly the spot I like. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it went quite well on the Flip Farters run, actually just sticking it in the middle of our access chute and dooring off parts of the access chute. Obviously, there'd be a specific point we do that, and it would be by the bedrooms. These are where the main bedrooms are going to go, I think. Fish, we did save the fish. We never ended up breeding them because we've got enough food as it is. Just doesn't seem like a priority at the moment. I just want plastic. And I'd quite like to just melt all of this. It is actually melting pretty well, but we do need to heat it up again. If you could just come down here, that'd be good. Yeah, sour gas is almost gone. This sour gas is probably having a negligible effect on everything. Ashcan's got a Draco balloon, lovely. Right, and then I just need to copy that setting across there. And then what I need to do is connect that sensor here instead of this. Because that's going to be the one connected to the door. And then... then green signal if below 500. No, send green signal if above 500? Is that what we done? So this is still super hot at the moment. We need to flip it. Right, so heat this lead up. Yeah. Transfer the heat over to this. It's going to heat all this metal again. It's going to heat all this crude oil again. Hey, Oglevis, how's it going? We're trying to rescue this base. Well, we haven't made too many problems. We are surviving. I just made it very disorganized. And I wanted to get some plastic, so we're melting this giant block of crude oil ice. And we're trying to boil into petroleum. Lead doesn't measure the temperature of your melter. No, it measures the temperature of the lead. Which I was hoping would conduct through this. Oh, I see. It needs to be connected. That's true. Oh, boo. Oh, I could just use a temp shift plate, can't I? Right, that would work, wouldn't it? Oh, I can't build it there. I could build them here. That would work. We can just build those out of diamond. That's fine. Would that work? I feel like that would work. Then the door is useless. Ah. Well, no, I need it. So the door... So when the door is closed, no heat is coming into the system. So this will all cool down. It's only when the door is closed that heat is being transferred over to anything. And then when this gets too hot, the door will open and it will cool off again. I feel like this should still work. Pipe broke again. I think I need to put like a temperature shut off here. So let's see. Pipe. Liquid thermosensor goes here. And then liquid shutoff goes here. Automate that. Disconnect this. Oh, to be honest, I don't think there even is problems with this save. I think it's just me coming into it a bit fresh after being ill. I'll be able to fix everything. I just like restarting, that's the issue. A chronic restarter when I don't restrain myself. Right. Yep, that all froze because of the thermal mass of the diamond. Yep. Well, that's not good. Well... let's close this door again. Is that going to heat this up? I don't think it is. No. I don't want to put any more petroleum in here. For obvious reasons. That was a little too much mass to put in here at once. Only I could grab all the molten lead from down here. I don't have any liquid copper or anything to put on there. Maybe instead of doing that, I can just take a load of lead and move it here. Read your message. Yes. Pretty sure it works on tiles, not plates. Plate will still conduct with open door. Ah. Rubbish. So I need the plate here then. And then the plates won't conduct with the door. Is that correct? Yeah, I don't want it to conduct with the open door. I want it to conduct with the closed door. Well, whatever. I'm going to try this. The issue now is that this is frozen, so I'm just going to... To be honest, where's a big old chunk of lead? I'm just going to move lead down here and we're going to melt it. We'll let it build up over here again. Just put it onto this. Oh yeah, that's true. Then we can just heat it up. Yeah, that probably makes more sense. We need to make enough that it actually floats down. So move that there. I don't want to make this a yellow alert. I just hope you actually do it. Yeah, it looks like you are going to do it. Good. Building broken. Yes, I know buildings are broken. Right, so this needs to be set to just build up in here and stay there until you get to like 0 degrees. Then power-wise, I can go in here. Got so many red bars. No. Well, I mean, that's a job for the suppress notifications mod, but I'm not going to do that because I want to make sure that we don't have any issues with those buildings failing. Let's rebuild that in a minute. Yeah, go grab that lead, then we'll reconnect this. So now this lead will heat up. Because it's on the metal top. Why don't I just put the thermo sensor here? That makes way more sense, doesn't it? Because the lead's not gonna... Because if this needs heating up, that'll reheat into a liquid. I think that's what the issue is. I need to move the sensor up here. Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad I realized that. The pressure of oil is breaking everything there. Well, it was. There's like 3.2 tons per kilogram. And to be honest, the pressure is... It's all building up in this one tile. There's some wonky physics going on here in general at the moment. But I'm here for it. But we are melting most of this.
This is amazing!
You shit my pants. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. This rock is starting to cool. That's okay, because the diamond is still going to absorb the heat. Yeah, this is all starting to cool down. That's interesting. Okay, well, we got the lead heated up again, but we're just going to move the sensor up here, because that way it's not going to shut down on us. Okay, that's all melting now. That's good. I'll leave a little bit here, which is what we want. It's a good thing these damaged tiles don't melt easier. I mean, obviously that's not how physics works, but, like, you know. Who knows? Also, who's idle? Oh, you're idle. Yeah, that's fine. I haven't given you anything to do. You do... Oh, you need a decor item. You need a decor item and a recreational building. Okay, that's something we can do. Flower pot. Go here, you can have the nice yellow one. And then you can just have a water cooler, that's fine. Here you go. No power needed. You can't imagine the big picture. Can you explain what the project would look like? I mean, the big picture is that this is eventually going to turn into petroleum, and then we're just going to dump it all over the cold map, and then we're going to turn it into plastic. I just felt like melting this and boiling it into petroleum with the magma. I mean, to be honest, I think what's going to happen is eventually it is just going to burst over here. Oh, not an actual permanent build. No, this is... No, because it's a fixed amount of oil. You can't see how it would fail. Oh, well, I know it's going to burst over here. I'm sure it'll fail in some other way I haven't thought of yet. But to be honest, I'm just having fun. I'm just having fun applying magma heat to things in ways that I don't normally do. I'm kind of having a sandbox moment here, to be honest. That's alright. You need a seed. You will be my seed. You know, it would have made sense to give you field research so you can just activate this immediately. But... Oh, there's another one down here. Oh. Oh. Put the door here. Come down here. Stupid plant, get out of the way. Then this can just go here. How do I control the heat I'm extracting from the magma? I yell at it. No, what I actually do is I have a thermosensor. I'm going to put a thermosensor in this tile where it makes the most sense. And that is going to control the door, and then when the metal is getting too hot, i.e. it's going to get hot enough to boil this into sour gas, I turn it on. But this obviously isn't very scientific, so I expect some things to go wrong. So I can go up here, make that wire out of steel. This is, I mean, I already know what to do. Because the door is opening. That's fine. Yeah, just disconnect this, build it here at this point, and then we'll close it again, and then this will turn to lead and it should open again. Yes, exactly. This thermosensor is in a vacuum, but it's in the liquid that will stay liquid while this is hot. And we're going to keep expanding this diamond to keep grabbing more magma. Okay, so remove this. Get that out of here. We'll send you back in a minute, Ashcan. I need to put that pipe back on the sieve. This one here. This police water is going to get let through for a while. You know what? That's okay. Right, so we've removed... So we don't actually need these temperature plates here after. So I can remove these. Let's set this to the same setting as this. We want the door to open if it's above 500C. It's obviously not at the moment, so it's fine. We'll remove these. We don't need them anymore. In fact, I could just make this... I could just make that more copper. You don't chat much because you don't know what's going on in this game? Fair enough. Apparently I don't either. Yeah, let's just put another metal tile here. I think that'll be helpful. liquid pipe's broken. That's okay. To be honest, at the moment, I'm kind of just enjoying vibing. I think I'm going to fix all of the big problems when I get back from holiday, and I can have a solid run at this again. Today, we're just going to have fun. We're going to go find some more geysers, too. Where was the other geyser? That's here. I think you just need to dig... You just need to dig these tiles, don't you? Oh, wait. Is there a slight heat leak if we do this? I don't think so. It's fine. The lead is kind of undecided. It is in a vacuum again, so that's good. We got a vacuum down here, which obviously isn't very good. I'm beginning to think this might not get up to temperature. In the meantime, we've got some utter shenanigans going on here. To be fair, it's just going to take a while to get so much heat into this oil. Yeah, so what's going to happen is this oil is going to explode out this way well before it's cooked. So what I actually need to do is I need to dig in here. And we need to clear... I think I just need to insulate this. And then when I'm ready to harvest the petroleum, I just need to break into this wall and it will shoot out of here. I think that's what's going to happen. Beans at high stress. That's not good. I should probably give these guys some recreation rooms. Actually, that's something we could definitely do. We can do that today. But I want to see what's in here first. We got some beaters. We got some beaters, and we've got a hydrogen generator down here. That's pretty good. Start with mopping all the piss. Well, I have told them to mop the piss. They're just not getting on with it. I have got, like, someone... I need to have someone who's prioritized just for tidying. I think it's going to be Jean. Yeah, they have 20... They have 20 strength. I'm going to up these guys' tidying priority as well. Why aren't people doing these? So, Jean, what errands are on your list? So this is the thing. They're all doing the life support errands for the Algae Terrariums instead of doing these tasks. So maybe I need to lower the life support priority for these dupes that need to do the tidying. I think that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess you could just have normal priority on that. And then that way, we should have at least one person who's doing all the piss sweeping. Okay, so now what are you up to? Yeah, now you're going to mop everything. Okay, that's the solution to that. Have at least one dupe that's not on life support, because there's so many life support areas. In fact, let's have two so they can meet in the middle. Yeah. Liam, you can not do that as well. Yeah, another issue with those terrariums. Well, at least the coal plants are all full. Look at all this coal. The coal for days. Are you guys suggesting that algae terrariums are bad? I don't believe the slander. That's just unacceptable. Right, so I'm going to connect this up. We need to make this a bit more of an actual thorough heat spike. Because it's not... I mean, it is heating this up, it's just taking its sweet time. And terrariums be automated? Not fully. We have, I mean, the polluted water taking out can't be automated. That's the issue with them. If that could be automated, oh, the water delivery is automated. We have valves, so, and because these are submersed in water, they're submersed in the exact amount of water they need. No one has to come and fill these with water. But they just have to empty so much polluted water. It's honestly just a massive trap. Like we only did it in this case to generate some heat, but to be honest, you're probably just better off finding another heat source, unless you're really desperate. I think the slime distillery one is better, because, like, yes, you run out of slime really quickly, but A, you get rid of all the slime, and B, you get a large influx of polluted water at once. Oh wait, that actually works, submerging them? Yeah, that's why we're doing it. Yeah, so you see the water count is constantly being topped up by it being submerged. The only errands they generate, they don't generate any errands unless they're empty. They require emptying. Looks like I have about 40 cycles of algae left. Oh, I know. I know. Well, we have lots of algae on the map. Wait, we found a sulfur geyser? Blimey. Alright, see you later, Mr. T-Rex. Enjoy your day. So we do have a sulfur geyser. I'm probably not going to do sweetles, but it is interesting. That's another heat source. I don't think we're going to run out of heat sources on this map, to be honest. Still have a natural gas vent we haven't bothered doing anything with. We got no divergence. We have on the other planet. We can go teleport them over pretty quickly. Right, so how am I going to connect this up? I mean, at this stage, I could just do this, can't I? I can just dig this. So long as that's not directly connected to the copper, that'll be alright. This lead isn't going to evaporate. None of this is going to evaporate. So we'll do that, and then we'll start just making all of this diamond. Obviously being careful not to let any magma in. Oh, we got... let's see. Probably not going to take any of you guys. But you're a digger who just has ranching. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, I'll take you. Whatever. Here you go. Hi, digger. I have lots of diggers. There you go. And you can dig, and then you can also ranch. Look at all the magma just precipitating into igneous rock while this thing. Look how much vacuum we've got up here now. There has to be a sweetle somewhere because one came up in a print recently. Yeah, it's on the other planet. This igneous rock is all going to melt again in a minute. Well, the heat is going over here, which is good. Turbo solidifier. Yeah, I've got to admit, I did not expect this is what's going to happen. Perhaps I should have. I can just open this up and just construct. If I suit dock this, well, it's going to be too hot even for suits. But I could just do this straight to the volcano. Like, does that make sense? Maybe that makes sense. Maybe there's a way we could build that and it works. I mean, it is heating up all the oil. Right, anyways, I need to seal this off. So... yeah, just regular tile here should be fine. Oh no, lead freezing? Yeah, but it's connected to the metal, so it's not an issue anymore. Because if it's in a vacuum, it's gonna keep it closed. Fully expecting the Magma Biome to be drained by cycle 200 now. How you doing, Robo Jumper? Well, I mean, we literally can just open this up now. I'm sure this is gonna not come back to haunt us in absolutely any way. I love how we literally just got them down here wandering around without exosuits because they're just in vacuum the whole time. Can we do this without suits? If we just keep them in the vacuum the whole time? I feel like we can. Lead has overflowed, that's fine. I mean, I'm pretty sure it'd be funny for this to fail hysterically. So, I think I'm willing to try. Yeah, and I think that's probably what we're going to do. Because it's seemingly taking a lot of heat to actually melt this. Which makes sense, because there's a lot of it. These guys. Unbelievable. Like, we made a suit dome up here. We turbo solidified 400 tons in 4 cycles using a 400 kilogram pile of rock at the end of a blade. Nice. Yeah, so my plan at the moment is literally just going to be get it so the magma solidifies up to this point. And then just make diamond tiles all the way down to the volcano. Hey Jess Jack, how's it going? I followed you on Kick. I haven't ended up watching you yet, but I did make an account and I did follow you. How's Kick going? We are doing some very, very silly things with the Magma Biome and a big pool of frozen oil that we've actually managed to melt pretty well. Oil's up to about 50 degrees C now. We ain't actually running out of heat. Well, we aren't running out of we are running out of heat because we're having to build more and more diamond to suck up all the heat from this magma because it's all solidifying. But that's okay. It's going well, good. Well, enjoy work, and if you fancy watching the VOD, feel free to watch the VOD. Although I do warn you, I'm not really doing much today other than fucking around with this thing. fucking around with this thing. Let's see, I can teleport you back pretty soon. We found a dupe called Ashcan here. We kind of just wanted to hook up the... You need to uproot this. You could do that, can't you? We just wanted to explore this place a little bit. We're going to send them back once they've connected this teleporter up. But what else? We generally just made a mess of this map. Like, it's Rime. We went really hard on Algae Terrariums because I'd never done it before and I wanted to try it. And now I'm wishing I didn't. But it's going okay. We have a lot of oxygen, which is good. But yes, this map is a mess. We are doing our best to create volcano chaos. But it is actually getting to the point where we can just start tiling along here. We've already condensed like 80 tons of magma. This is condensing so quickly. And when the debris is actually resting on the diamond tile, that will still transfer the heat through like it's transferring here in the back. Won't it? So, feeling pretty good about that. We have a large amount of liquid lead down here as well. This isn't actually piss. This is simulated piss. It's actually metal. Who's got heat stroke? You know what? I'm not surprised you have heat stroke. I'll be real. Oh, you've got a lead... Oh, I see. You've got a lead tile here. Yeah, better sweep that up. I'm just generally causing a nuisance. I love how we have, like, liquid chlorine and liquid lead here in just, like, immediate vicinity next to each other. Also, I need to tile this up before this actually melts over here. This is melting over here pretty quickly. The heat's conducted through the liquid pretty quickly. Once this is all melted, this is going to start heating up again pretty quickly, I imagine. Leave that blob? No. Oh. Well, the dupes are getting really hot walking through it. I mean, I get that it would gas seal this area in case of an emergency, but we're just not going to have an emergency, okay? It'll be fine. We haven't got any farters. We precautioned against that. Anyways, we're getting more exosuit dupes as well, which is funny because we're not doing suits. Liquid lead looks so similar to petroleum and a sour gas accident is about to happen. Well, it's not because there's no petroleum in here. The only way a sour gas accident would happen is if this oil broke through this wall. We did have a little bit of a sour gas accident earlier when we used some petroleum to initially melt the lead. But what I should have done is just put the lead on this tile, because the block is conducting heat with the tile in a vacuum, which is why it keeps flicking between liquid and not. Because what happens when it turns liquid is it transfers the heat over to this tile really quickly. That's why it keeps flashing. Just got life salt. Does that allow me to get through the Scully area? Yes, you can pour life salt into your potion and it will increase your potion health. So you can use it to get through skull areas. Or the bones areas. Anyways, what are you guys doing? Can you actually reach this? You're on break. You can reach this. Still haven't swept up all the piss yet. Also, this pump is out of commission. I need to set this pump up down here. That can just go here. Also, we melted all the ice. That's good. So I guess I could stop dumping polluted water here, although it's quite conveniently close to this, so maybe bother. Oh, no, I do, because I just need to melt this instead. That's fine. We can get the rest of that water out of there. And then we'll hook that up somewhere. How much igneous rock do you have available now? Let's see. Well, I mean, yeah. So we have 200 tons, and we had a spike of about 80 tons like 5 minutes ago. That's not bad. So let's... I can actually just remove all of this. And you know what, just because I've got these bridges here, I'm gonna just feed this pipe in directly to where that bridge is. I know it means more pipes. But frankly, I've forgotten what that one does. We're establishing a theme. Theme is I need Stop it, get some help. How's it going? A wire is broken. Makes sense. So this obviously needs to be connected. It looks like honey. It looks like a nice jar full of honey. Or I guess a water cooler jug full of honey. Yeah, this obviously isn't conducting a lot. Oh, this is still conducting something right now. Looks like a little bit of oil has melted over here. That's fine. That's this oil. Forbidden money, forbidden honey. Yes, exactly. Yeah, build those tiles too, please. And then we'll just seal this off, and then we'll just open this up once we want the forbidden honey. I mean, this is the honey that we actually want. This is the honey that we don't. What can I say? At this base, we're just enthusiastic about yellowish liquids. Right. There we go. That's good. And then I think we just keep building these. And we just connect it to the volcanoes. Are we actually going to be able to make it all the way to the volcanoes? Who knows? We'll see. Weirdest magma spike I've seen. Well, this is the first time I've done like a actual magma spike like this, but yes, I agree. This is pretty monk-ass. Right, we need to get Ashcan off this planet. You have gotten down here, so that's fine. We do have Sweetles over here, so we can come back here if we want Sweetles. It's a little Badlands biome with some iron in it. It's not a lot of iron, but it's a little. Yeah, just come back. No need for you to stay here. I never even planted the plant. Actually, plant this first, then go. Ugh. Leofar, your username looks good with the green fish next to it. That's definitely a normal color for a platy. Right, now you can go back. Go. No, the orange is normal. Like the silly device orange is the normal color. Oh, you need to have a mandatory fish training session. This is what a platy looks like. Although this one has mostly black on it. I'm scared of my finger. Why are you scared of my finger? You should be scared of my finger. These guys have a lot of black on them as well, but they're mostly orange. Look at Whiskers resting on the sign. What an attention seeker. Right, let's go back to fish got no gratitude. Well, this is all the heat is all being absorbed from this too, because this is all solidifying into rock. This is doing it as tiles though, which is fine. See, this is fine. I want this to tile outwards. So I think this is what we do. I think we just keep building this out over here. And eventually this is going to absorb enough heat that stays liquid, but that's okay. The run turned to magma drain speed run. I'll be real. I've not done this before. I've not mucked around with the magma biome before. Like, which sounds really surprising, but I really haven't. On the Vedante run, which was ages ago, and I'm gonna make a video about that as well. I'm gonna make a blast of the past my Vedante run, so no one watch that. But I built an actual magma volcano tamer in that worked well. We're gonna do the same here. I'm gonna improve the build a little bit, but it's mostly gonna be the same as in that run. And that's on the YouTube channel. Like, search for Dante 25. Episode 25 is when I put it together. And for some reason, the algorithm loved that video. But, yeah, that's the design we're overall going to use. But I've never actually just dug into a magma biome like this. Now, obviously, I don't want the dupe standing in any of this. I still think of the one where you're compressing steam to be a heatsink. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. That's what we did. Oh, man, I was so annoyed I didn't get that to work. Because what I was trying to do was I was trying to make a tricked vent with liquid uranium, but it kept deleting the uranium because of the steam transition. So we eventually kind of gave up on it being infinite, but maybe that's something I'm going to sandbox a little bit. Anyways, Ashcan's back on his planet. Let's actually give everyone some more primo garb. Like, how many dupes we got running around without snazzy suits? I don't know, let's make, like... We have 211 reed fiber. We've done pretty well on reed fiber. That's one thing we have not screwed up on this run. No, I don't want WWW production quantity. Let's make 10. Let's make 10 more of these. Let's make 10 more of these. We'll see how many dupes we end up getting. Scolding in 3, 2, 1. Are you gonna run around on this? Let's see. Well, you've got hypothermia at the moment. Yeah. Okay, alright. Now you're gonna do it. Yeah, now you're gonna run across over here. But to be honest, this actually has a lot of heat to absorb. I think what I need to do is I just need to... Let's make this a little bigger, can't I? So here's a question then. If I made this 2 tiles thick instead of 1 tile thick, would that conduct the heat quicker because there's more surface for it to conduct heat through? Because at the moment, this tile is very hot. This is less hot, and obviously it's cooling down the further it goes along here. Is making the sticker actually going to help it heat up faster? Yeah, it is. Right, well in that case I should do that. So let's just push all of this stuff out of here. And then we can push all of this stuff out of here. I'll speed it up again. Yeah, look, our calories are going back up again. Although, at this point, I think it's mostly because the dupes are just eating mostly barbecue. Like, we have so many hatches now. Good. Well, that pump's not on liquid. Let's actually turn these off. We should dump all that liquid up here now. And then melt all of this ice. And then eventually melt all of this ice. Right, let's pay attention to this. Devon is on the way. It's a lot of lead. It's fine. There we go. That's some heat transfer. And then got another one there. We're just gonna try and inch our way over to the volcano. I'm just having a lot of fun. Someone's definitely gonna scold themselves doing that though. You are an excellent dude. We're printing you. And I think 27 will do it. Let's leave it at 27. Why am I giving you farming? I'll give you digging. Nails, you can just go for suits immediately. Sandra. You can have building. Yeah, we need a floor is made of lava command. Except in this case, the floor is going on top of lava. You can just be the runaround dupe. There you go. But yeah, this is obviously going to be way too hot for them to run around on. This is lead now, so now you're going to get really hot on that. So let's actually remove that tile. Okay, so it looks like we managed to melt all of this oil without any pressure damage. Any more pressure damage. Well, that's good. And in terms of a heat gradient, now we're mostly limited by the rate of transfer of heat from the copper to the oil. And again, this could have been diamond as well. We just didn't have diamond when we started building this. We could have grabbed it, but I forgot. Oh, you know what? Whatever we do, let's just do the fossil quest. Because, like, we're almost done. Like, we found the two things. Maybe that's what we do. While we're doing all of this magma crap, let's actually just go out over here. Let's get someone vacillated. I also love how we just have oil over here that I just haven't used. Like, it's just liquid already. But I didn't bother because it was too easy. Oh, right, that's why we were leaving that there. Okay. Deconstruct this, that's fine. So what I should do is I should just put a pitcher pump on this soil. Yeah, I am wondering when it's going to flip to petroleum. I mean, the fact is, there's just a lot of heat storage capacity in this oil. And who am I going to get vacillated? Is it going to be Gordon? It's going to have to be someone with a high morale requirement. I think it's going to be Nicholas, because they're the one that almost got scolded on the volcano. I think they're going to be analyzing volcanoes a lot, so if we get regenerative on them, that wouldn't be that bad. You're still going on that. Oh, that'll there. Maybe that'll help. Okay, now you're just standing in it. That's a bit suspect. You know what? Whatever. Whatever. Just stand in the let it. Make sure. I just find the Draco balloon makes this whole situation look even funnier. Like Ashcan is just like, what? Why don't I get a suit? I'm digging around in the lava zone and I don't even get a suit. What's going on? He'll be fine. I think I need to put the ladder a bit higher up. Yeah, get out of there. The balloon is surviving better than Ashcan. Yeah, you're not wrong. That is true. Well, I think I'm just going to tile all of this over for the extra heat transfer anyways. It's going to take ages to get this to boiling, but it is going to happen. Especially now that it's all melted. Because we've already added, like, I mean, you can see the temperature rate is actually going up at a decent clip. It probably won't be until the end of the stream, but that would be something pretty nice to see. Anyways, let's give Nicholas the vacillate. Big brain time. I'm not the big brain today, that's the big brain. I'm small brain today. Okay. Let's inspect this as well. I've also noticed you can just leave dupes in here to suffocate. Like, they won't run away. What you got? Oh, you did get regenerative. Okay, well that's fine. Because we probably are going to send you to get scolded at volcanoes some more. That is kind of on the cards. Right, and then what I should do as well is I should actually deconstruct this. Hey, Treble Queen, how you doing? We are being very silly today. So we grabbed Ashcan off of the stinky asteroid, but we're not even touching this. I've got better things to do. Namely, screwing around with the Magma Biome. So we did melt all of that oil, and now we're trying to boil it into petroleum. And it is heating up gradually enough that I don't think we're going to turn it into sour gas, which is good. We aren't doing anything with suits in here. We could do it with suits, but the whole room is a vacuum, and they haven't actually been getting that scolded because I've been somewhat careful about it. I mean, someone did just get scolded, but like, shh. no one will know. But we're building a big diamond snake that's just going to come down from the volcano. We're trying to transfer as much of this heat over as possible. I don't think we're going to make it to the volcano before we get petroleum out of this. But once we do get petroleum, I don't know, I might wait for this to all turn to petroleum. I don't know how long that's going to take. This is set to turn off at 500C, so we'll see what happens. This is staying liquid a little bit longer, which is encouraging. But yeah, this is the first time I've explored a magma biome. Like, I mean, I guess in Flip Farters we dug into the sulfur geyser, but that was mostly through like an existing tunnel, and then the stuff's kind of looking around. I guess that's kind of what we're doing here. But we never just like straight up walked into a magma volcano. Also, look at this super annoying neutronium. That's very cursed. So yeah, you can deconstruct all of this. And then what we'll do is we'll build a pitcher pump here as well. And look at how much oil is in here. I didn't notice. That's going down here. And we're going to build a pitcher pump here. And we're just going to... Well, we had to pump some oil out of that just for liquid locks. So maybe that's what we'll do. This is also crude oil. This is all liquid crude oil here. This is liquid carbon dioxide. That's bad. That's like imposter oil. This is the good stuff. That's all melted because of all the heat from this igneous rock that has leaked out through presumably abyssalite leaching. But that is definitely something else we're going to prioritize, is getting these fossil dig sites done. Because I want to at least say that I've actually done this quest, and then start using it. That being said, we have plenty of line for steel. But I do just at least want to see what this does on screen before I, like, avoid doing it. And I think what I'm going to do is... What am I going to do with all these bottles of lead? We had a lot of lead down here. This lead is supposed to be here, because that's supposed to be the interface with the thermosensor when it's not doing this. Well, I mean, it's functioning while it's doing this, but eventually it's going to be fully liquid. Let's speed this up. Dump it near the skimmer. Yeah, I could dump it here. I noticed when I build these for lead, it often forms tiles. Let's see if it forms some tiles. I guess that'll help melt all of this as well. What we're up to at the moment, I think everyone's just eating. Stress seems to be going a bit more back down to normal. It's good. Yeah, occasionally dupes are delivering water to these because I think the liquid flow has been interrupted sometimes. I'm just not a fan of this many algae terrariums. It's more hassle than it's worth. But I'm not going to replace them today. I'm going to replace them I'm going to replace them next week. Or rather, we're just going to build all the electrolyzers next week. Right, let's actually just get you building some more of these. I do need you to sweep up all of this lead. You gonna come over here and do that? Oh, now we've got the perennial problem of they're forgetting to sweep all the time. Right, we've made some snazzier blue suits. We've got a lot of dupes that need more suits. Here you go. You can have this one. You propose I change my submerged electrolyzer modules. How would you suggest I change them? Because I've got to admit, I'm very tempted to just dump... I'm just tempted to just build a row of electrolyzers. And just let them off gas for now. It's just cold. Yeah, it is kind of boring me building the same thing all the time, which is kind of why I just wanted to rely on these algae terrariums for so long. Maybe we'll just do the naked electrolyzers here. We've got a lot of dupes. And it's not like the heat is going to cause any issues on this Rime map. And it's not like we're not making a mess of this whole map. That seems to be the theme of this run, is making a mess of the whole map. Like, I think I decided I was just going to make the whole base open to dupes, or the whole asteroid open to dupes, and then just have exosuit rooms where we need them. So, I feel like just having naked electrolyzers and then a cooling loop that runs through the base would be something unique to do. I'm still just standing in that every time. How's this going? Okay, so that's working pretty well. You haven't formed a tile of lead here yet. That's good. This looks cursed. It just looks like... Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's the tile. Oh, whatever. At least we'll get a notification whenever it logs. But I guess what I could do is I can keep building these here. And then I can build this here. And then what we can do as well is we can connect all the hot obsidian. So how hot is this oil now? This is at 77 now. So let's check what this oil is at on cycle 157 at night. And then we'll probably get a good idea of whether we're going to cook some petroleum today or not. Because when we do cook it, it's going to be a lot, and we'll see what happens. I'm sure some shenanigans are going to happen. We've ended up with some petroleum over here, that's okay. I just found a cool steam vent and a water geyser in my frozen oil biome. That'll make thawing oil a lot easier than what you're doing. I don't know, I mean, to be honest, if we just wanted the oil, we're done. Like, I could just open this up. But I'm trying to boil it into petroleum to get, like, instead of making a proper petroleum boiler, I'm just trying to boil this just for laughs. There's no oil well here. I haven't found an oil well yet. So I just want to take all of this and convert it to plastic. And I don't want half the mass, I want all the mass. So that's why I'm going to boil it directly into petroleum rather than putting it in an oil refinery. I've been building oil refineries quite a lot in my recent runs, just because they're convenient. Like, I just shove them in the room with the natural gas geyser, but we're not doing that yet either. I mean, normally I'd recommend you do that, but we're producing so much coal. We've got 80 tons of it now, with all these hatches. You're running out of oxygen. You know, that actually makes sense. You certainly aren't getting any oxygen in here, and you're not allowed any oxygen in here. I kind of want to see how far we can actually get this going without suits. I mean, we have a suit. We can just put a suit in. what I could do is I could change... I love how I also have this crude oil in here. This crude oil is never going to melt unless something goes drastically wrong. But I just decided to include it here for some reason. Maybe for the natural aesthetic. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just keep building that out. B2. You know what? You can activate this too. Then where's the other one? I'll tell you what, I'm getting used to using the keyboard. That is a good thing to come out this run. You know what? You can come over here as well. I'll seal this up again later. Yeah, we can just dig this. It's not an issue. I'm getting used to using the arrow keys to navigate. Because I used the middle mouse button a lot, but my middle mouse button has stopped working so well. Yeah, just do that. We'll dig out some more slime. Are these actually hooked up to anything? Yes, they are. Good. Looks like all of this polluted ice has been freezing up here. That's okay. That will stop freezing soon enough. Right, so let's actually build a pitcher pump here just in case we want any crude oil just to use. I'm not going to turn this into plastic. We're just going to keep this for making liquid locks, etc. That's a lot of oil for just liquid locks, but who knows. Then we just want to come over here. The gas over here is still quite hot, but you know what? I reckon once we get over here, that'll be fine. And I think I'm just going to dig over here, just so that we can let some oxygen through. Then deconstruct this. Then dig over here. Just come into here, and hopefully you won't get scalded, because we'll release some of this heat. The hydrogen should conduct heat fairly quickly with this whole biome, so we should have a much easier time getting to this than normal. Right, you guys should be back to work now, so you should come digging over here. We'll just dig all of this out, because we're going to want the lead anyways. Build a ladder over here. Here you go, guys. I'll give you some non-perilous work to do for a change. How does that sound? And I'll give you some perilous work as well. Don't worry. Don't worry, I got your number. Ah, I see. Other hotkeys. Got an idea. Ooh, unidentified object. Ooh, meteors. Got meteors incoming? I have not seen much stuff in meteors yet. We do have rock fans as well, but that obviously hasn't been the focus as of yet. Yeah, deconstruct hotkey is X. Maybe I will start remembering these hotkeys. Right, that was not the correct order. That should be like a priority. Ashcan is the new dupe. The new dupe is very eager to go swimming in the Magma. Okay, though. That is going to priority 1. I should not have queued that up at the same time. That one's on me. Anyways, this is heated up by about 14 degrees in one cycle. And the oil is mostly staying the same temperature. So I think we will actually turn this all to petroleum before it turns into sour gas. which is going to be nice. But we do need to keep grabbing the heat. Means more tiles. But we're going to come over here as well. You poor guys, you're just spending so long doing all these digging bottom tasks. It's never really doing anything else. It's just really sad. So these aren't growing anymore because they're too hot. So I need to stop these. We have a good amount of reed fiber for now, so I'm not too worried. Any more suits? You know, the important things. We do, we have 4 suits. Bert, Jean, Marie, Max. There you go. Amusing. Highly amusing. This has entombed itself again. How about setting it empty as the lip of the terrariums? Yes. So the thing is, we have the bottle emptiers where they are because we were trying to empty them to melt ice. I've realized now that there isn't any more. Well, there is more ice to melt. It's down here. I'm going to get them to dig over here and activate this first. And then we're going to seal this up. But, yeah. So the thing is, we have a row with lots of bottle emptiers because there's so many tasks. One bottle emptier would just get congested all the time. We need a good amount of floor space for it. There is a load of ice that we're going to be gradually melting down here. So this is about as close as I could have got this. I could have swapped this around with this, maybe. But to be honest, long term, we're just going to get rid of these. I mean, we've only got 20 tons of algae left anyways. We'll just build some naked electrolyzers at the bottom, to be honest, and get them working. What else are we going to do? We got hydrogen up here. This needs to be set to... This shouldn't be a gas sensor. This should be a... This should be a gas element sensor. Also, all the shine bugs are dead again. How does that keep happening? I'm really not paying attention to this. They're not getting fed enough food? Maybe set this to 20. I mean, this is dormant at the moment anyways. Put that to above. Yeah, actually, yeah. Just get rid of this. Make it a hydrogen one. Oh, we're eventually gonna... Yeah, we're eventually gonna want it... Yeah, just vent all of this for now. And then we'll set it to oppression. Yeah, that's what we do. So now I can build this again. I think I decided I wasn't going to take any more dupes, although you're a really good dupe. No, I'm not taking any more. Some eggs. Yeah, it seems like you guys are just... Like, if I look at... I mean, this base as a whole is an efficiency nightmare at the moment. Like, I know we've got long commutes. But why? Okay, why is this so high? Life support supply, life support supply. So what's happening at the moment is I think most of you guys are just running around the map for scraps of algae. And that's why nothing's getting done. I think we're just going to have to stop the algae terrariums. Like, it's just taking up too much of their time now that there's not a large blob of algae nearby. There's not any more large blobs of algae. We have overly abundant water from this thing anyways. This water is actually pretty much at the temperature where I should start electrolyzing it anyways. How do I best phase these out? I'm not going to build my regular spawn because I'm trying to challenge myself to not do that. We do just want the water. We've got the water here. We're going to pump it to the electrolyzer. Where should I put the electrolyzer? Should I just put it here for now? To help melt this ice? Just deconstruct it? I mean, we could just deconstruct it. I need to stop these flowing. It's gonna be painful stopping these from running, but I think we've got to do it because otherwise it's just gonna get. And eventually we're gonna run out of algae anyways. But the algae is already so sparse; they're just taking forever to get anywhere with it. Set these all to 0, and then we're just gonna have a big, massive base refurb. Get rid of all these things. So we need to disable all of these. Oh god, am I gonna have to manually disable all of these? It would be good to not have the spawn at central base. It's not a place that dupes visit a lot. Yes, exactly. Ah, enter is the hotkey. Perfect. Alright, so this is the new goal of the run. Silly Device is going to teach me all the hotkeys, so I'm going to actually remember them. That makes it so much easier. Yeah, disable these. You have yours remapped, so it might be tricky. Well, I'm sure I can get that. I'll certainly remember this one after doing it like a million times. To be fair, we've overpressurized with oxygen quite a lot, so I reckon we'll be all right. Yeah, turn these off. And then you'll stop dumping all that water everywhere, and then you'll actually get out and do stuff. So this area really isn't central to the base. To be honest, I probably put the spawn here anyways, because that's where all the hot water sources are. And it, like, the main base area, this is obviously going to be the branch column. This is, once I get rid of all this Algae Terrarium stuff and I move this water tank, this is going to be where all the actual proper rooms are. And then this could be the thing. So let's see. Each electrolyzer produces 888 grams of oxygen at full blast per second, which is enough for about 9 dupes. So we're going to want 3 electrolyzers running full blast. Obviously, there's going to be some mixed gases. Obviously, there's going to be some overpressurizing. I think what I'm actually going to do for now is I'm just going to put an electrolyzer here. Oh, by the way, in case you're curious, this is what happened with the copper volcano. So we've now got hot water down here instead of ice. So we've actually been able to extract some stuff from this. And that went pretty well. We've got a cool steam vent down here that obviously is going to keep condensing into the environment. So we could put another electrolyzer down here somewhere. And then the third one I'll put over here somewhere. Probably just buy all this ice. Victor scored later for electrolyzer ideas. We can have a look now. I don't mind having a look. To be honest, I'm kind of mostly just enjoying vibing today, so let's have a look at the Discord. You guys have been posting ideas. Wow, look at this. Underwater base by FRD Dot. Nice. A map of 2 halves. Nice submerged electrolyzers there. Very cool. And then, oh wow, and you put some rockets in the middle. That's cool. Blimey. NSFW about to show. Uh-oh. Oh, right, yeah, that thing. Ah, okay, alright. Give me a second. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Alright. More electrolyzer ideas. So, you've got the submerged ones here in these little squares, and then you've got all the oxygen pumps down here and just one hydrogen pump. Yeah, that's pretty neat. You've got your joint plates here for the heavy watt wire. I like the buddy buds as well for the flower scent. That's very clever. Then we got this one here that's like sort of really space efficient with like the 3 levels and then all the transformers. They're all flooded. Yeah, you like doing them in these sort of airflow tile zones where the hydrogen just comes out the top and then the oxygen just fills up this area. Interesting that it works like that. Ooh, this is really neat. The airflow tiles here, the hydrogen comes out the top. Yeah, that's very neat. Pretty cool. Alright, let's go back to the game. I've procrastinated long enough. Yeah, we're not going to build a spawn for now. We're just going to build some naked electrolyzers because it is Rime, and we are trying to melt stuff with the heat anyways. So, you know, it is what it is. We haven't researched electrolyzer. Well, that's no good. No, not electrolyzer. Electrolyzer. Do an American spelling. I mean, you'll get that research very quickly, obviously. Right, so... these all need to be toggled as well. They'll get toggled after these. We're ending up with a bit too much water in here, but we're just going to drain all this water into here when this is done. Shouldn't cause any issues with the room layouts. It's the end of an era. Was it worth it? I don't know. It was kind of fun to try, though. Surprising the floral scent survives in my rocket storage and distress my colonizer dupes, lol. The angst of the colonizer. How's this going, anyways? Well, you're still trying. I mean, to be honest, it'd be pretty helpful to actually connect this up, but obviously then you wouldn't be able to get down here. And there's a lot of hot abyssite here. So I should be thinking about that. Yeah, I guess we'll leave that for now. It's over 100 degrees. There we go. At least we got proof that algae terrariums ain't worth. Yeah. Yes, I should put temperature shift plates here. That is correct. We can make these out of diamond. There you go. Enjoy. The vertical tile is a bottleneck now. It is. It's indeed a neck. There you go. I do like the texture on the diamond as well. It looks all shimmery when you move over it with the arrow keys. Place that tile with plate. Yeah, we can do that. I mean, this heat will get absorbed pretty quickly. Also, real talk, I should actually just start replacing this. I should just start replacing this with diamond. Like, we have enough. We can actually dig more as well. You are getting over here as well. Obviously, you're running out of oxygen. There's oxygen over here. It's not really getting through this area. That's fine. We can remove these tiles. Obviously, we did just turn off all the oxygen production. We did finish researching the electrolyzer. So the other caveat with this is obviously we're going to end up with a lot of... We're going to end up with a lot of hydrogen. That's fine. We'll set up some hydrogen plants and burn that. It doesn't really matter where this power wire is going for now. Just go here. And then this will go down here. I'll just run this way. It's fine. Obviously, that's gonna get caught up in this pipe, and it's gonna start freezing. It's quite hot, but I don't know. Maybe it won't. Maybe it won't freeze. I want to open this whole bit up so the oxygen can flow, though. You can speed up the temp moving through that snake with bridges. Yes, I do. Yes, that is a thing you can do. You could build, yeah, we may as well demonstrate this. You could build, like, wire bridges and stuff, and the heat will conduct through the metal as well as the tile. You could submerge the electrolyzer just so it doesn't get overpressure, just so it keeps making gases. Yes, we can do that as well. Like, all we need to do for that is, like, set up 2 tiles here, put a bottle empty here, and just dump a few liquids on here. Now that we actually have some oil for submerging things in, that will help immensely. So the reason I hadn't been... That was the other reason I hadn't been doing spoms yet, is because, like, all the liquids we had were going to be just annoying. This lamp is overheating. Oh, because it's like a vacuum in here. I don't think I even... Yeah, just while we're getting rid of all this hydrogen. It's fine. Still don't get why you were dying. mean, on the one hand, at least you're doing stuff again. On the other hand, I'm kind of concerned that you're not going to actually get oxygen regenerating fast enough. There are a lot of you. This oil is going to melt any minute. Let's just build a ladder here. I do want to at least get in here today. How's this going? 110. Yeah, this isn't going super far. Right, I can... Obsidian is already... Oh, yeah, all the rock here is condensed. All the magma here is condensed. Probably just gonna want to... I mean, this obsidian is pretty good at conducting... It's not as good as the diamond, but it's already there. Just need to keep pushing over here. I built some more temperature plates. And we can keep digging up diamond from over here as well. To be honest, we'll, I mean, once this is done, we'll, just move it all out. Oh, we've got diamond over here as well. You know what? That would actually be... Go ahead, just grab this. Insufficient oxygen generation, yeah. That is definitely a possibility. Plates don't conduct temperature between themselves. Really? I mean, this should still condense all of this, and then we can keep getting in here. Yeah, in vacuums. Yeah, I guess it is true. This oil is just vibing. Remember, we're putting tiles in between. Yeah, it's just this bit here. I mean, to be honest, maybe I should just dig the obsidian out of here. Maybe that's what I should do. And then just keep tiling it. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, whatever. Let's dig this up. Just dig this up and then we can just keep tiling this. So the oxygen from up here is being resent down there. Suit this magma handling. Yeah, I know, it's kind of wild, but it is what we're doing today. So I guess if we're going to submerge these, I could literally just do 2 submerged ones here. We're probably better off just getting 2 submerged electrolyzers working here first. So if we submerge it with 2 liquids and then it just belches out the top, a mix of gases, that's fine for what we want to do, isn't it? We just want it to overpressurize. Maybe I'll even just do that for now. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. I definitely just want to make sure I don't run out of oxygen. So we'll do that, and we'll think more about it later. Did you make it all the way over here? You almost did. It's not bad. pedestal in the middle. Oh, for doing the liquid. So I don't think we're going to bother. I think we're going to just... Oh, what are we going to do? Just move here with random bottles? Stuff? I don't know. Again, we don't need to be super fancy. I'm wondering whether it'd be easy just to set up the bottle emptiers. Yeah, maybe we'll just do it like this. Yeah, we'll make sure. Yeah, we'll make sure it's below 250 kilograms. Yeah. Let's just remove those. I'm just gonna keep tiling it. I'm just gonna dig the obsidian out. $150. Don't need tiles between the electrolyzers. I mean, I guess you're right. We could just cover the whole block in 2 layers of liquid. You know, that sounds like fun. Let's try that. If we're doing a really sort of basic design, then yeah, let's just do that. Flooding mass is 35% of max mass per tile. Yeah, so in that case, let's just dump in a layer of oil and then a layer of brine, and then we'll be fine. And then we can literally just call that a day. Because we've already got the hot water. That's already coming down here. Pro electrolyzer setup, yeah. This is the Rime classic, where the heat doesn't matter and the hydrogen's all going to go somewhere anyways. I mean, if we set it here, hydrogen's going to start pooling up here, and then it's going to go over there. I could dig a little tunnel for the hydrogen. We could just have the hydrogen all end up over here. Seems fine. I mean, obviously, oh, these passages are just going to come in water. That won't work at all. You know what we could do? If we sweep this up, we could dig a path down here for the hydrogen. Also, let's actually move Ashcan off the off that schedule. He can go back on the default schedule now. Right, you did actually get over here. Let's excavate this fossil before we run out of oxygen. Who's going to do it? Pablo or Nicola? Place your bets. Seems like a dead heat. Pablo, Leofar's wrong. Oh no. Click the wrong button. Ian has decided to join. Alright, can you do it before you suffocate? I mean, the answer is probably yes, because there is oxygen in here, which is always helpful. Oh, you're scolding? That makes sense. So it turns out the hydrogen is now conducting heat with the igneous rock now that we remove the abyssalite. A slight problem. Yeah, you're not going to make that. How about you stop doing that and we dump some oil up here? And we also, let's see, insulate this. We are at 130 kilograms. I feel like this is not going to boil today. That's alright. Volcano's trying to erupt. Obviously, it's not going to get very far. Yeah, I think at this stage, I'm just going to dig the obsidian and have it transfer heat across the tile. I'm not sure if it's quicker, but at least that means I can dig down here. Actually, hold on a minute. Cancel this. Dump a little bit of oil in here. Ashcan is starving. Don't starve. About to flash the oil. No. This is Abyssalite. This is Abyssalite. This is like 300-ish. This already leaked all of its excess heat into the hydrogen. I did check that, to be honest. And now I should be able to go do this again. Okay, maybe not. Maybe a bit more oil is needed. You know what? Enable auto bottle. There's more oil over here as well. Set up another one over here. There's actually a lot of oil over here we can just use for this sort of thing. This is hot, but there's no heat transfer anymore. Yeah, just dump a large amount of oil in here and that should solve the issue. Oh, dig this. Would also be a good idea. Oh wait, except obviously then you wouldn't be able to open this thing. I mean, yeah, let's just dig it anyways. Dig it and build the, tile. Right, how is this looking? So we have the electrolyzers. They're obviously at max gas pressure at the moment. Let us just dump a load of oil on this. And we'll definitely forget about that. Everyone's idle now, because of course they are, because we stopped all the algae terrariums. So let's just grab some more research. Yeah, I think the answer is, are algae terrariums worth it or not, is maybe in the first couple of cycles on Rime. Otherwise, not a chance. Also, unpausing the game does help. God. We definitely don't need any more dupes, so I'm just going to take the copper. Alright, speed 3. Also, the Spore Kid. What's the plan with this? I mean, there's germs in here. Plant will die below -15C. Obviously, the Abyssalite is... I mean, to be honest, we can just remove the Abyssalite, and that will cool down the plant enough to kill it. And then the zombie spores will remain, but we can... The germs are just in this area. Obviously, we can't tile them out. What do we do about all those germs? I mean, we could definitely start by just laddering down here. Removing the Abyssalite. That would certainly help. Except that bit. There's zombie spores over here as well. There's just the normal... There's just the original 10,000 it spawned with here. Yeah, now you're scolding in here. I just need you guys to dig all the Abyssalite, to be honest. You're just kind of dying just being in here. Let's actually set up some triage cots. I'm just gonna put them here. That makes sense. Poor Devin. You'll be fine. Alright, get out of there. No, don't clap. No, you're actually gonna get... You're actually gonna get incapacitated, aren't you? Okay. Everyone's getting scolded. Hooray. I wonder what we could have done to her. Let's see. You're automatically going here. That's fine. I mean, to be honest, like, once we get rid of all this Abyssalite, that should help. We just need a... Yeah, this isn't transferring any heat. I could make some temperature plates in here. Actually, why don't I... Maybe I should just do that. I feel like the Abyssalite is going to keep flashing heat in here. Oh, we actually boiled some petroleum. Nice. Good job. We did it. We boiled some petroleum today. You forget. Let's check the electrolyzer. We need that to work before anything else, really. We got ice. Okay. We got ice tiles forming. Perfect. Gonna dump the oil in here. Lindsay is. Okay, now this is gonna be cool oil. Probably not gonna help. No, that did not help. So when it's tiling up here, is that just because... I mean, we need the pipe to be insulated if we're dumping a load of cool oil on this. That's probably way too much. We can stop that. Put some brine on top. I've not had this happen with electrolyzers. We do have more brine, don't we? Yeah, we do. Yeah, pipe's now taking cold damage. Okay. Well, we've got no shortage of labor, so let's just insulate this pipe. Probably should have done that to begin with. Cool salt slash geyser is erupting again. So let's actually reactivate the metal refineries. And by reactivate, I mean we no longer need polluted water going into these. Oh, well, it's pumping the polluted water from here anyway, so it's fine. All the coolant is getting dumped down here. So you've done the brine in here as well. Let's just already ate the rest of this. Been doing? You're doing this. Let's just watch you do this for a bit. Why are you not doing this? People are doing it. Oh, let's remove this. That would certainly help. You guys are having to go the super long way at the moment. Yeah, it is cold, but we want to generate it in a cold area. Obviously, just not switch to petroleum. I mean, the brine isn't... Oh, the brine is freezing. Oh, well, that's... I just want these to run and then they'll generate the heat. Crude petroleum. We did generate a little bit of petroleum. We did. We have 90 kilograms over here. We can sweep that all up and dump some more in there. You are slowly digging down to here as well. If nothing, yeah, that is enough. If nothing else, we are going to do the fossil quest eventually. Looks like you can sweep all the liquid in here now. I feel like you guys are always a break. My phone's ringing. So you're going back to work now. Prioritize deconstructing this, and you can actually get over here a bit easier. And you can stop dumping brine on that. You can dig these. And then, yeah, just sweep up the petroleum. No, not the petrified fossil. The petroleum. Yeah, ash cans on that. Move the brine ice. Yeah. Yeah, I'll stick that in here. It's funny how it keeps freezing into tiles. I've not really seen that before. You're scolding because you're sweeping up the petroleum. Yeah, that makes sense. But I do want you to keep dumping the oil in there. The oil is cold. Let's see. Yeah, dump the petroleum in here. And sweep all of this up. So this area is heating up the whole time. Yeah, and dump brine ice in here, because even though the cool salt sush geyser is cool, it will eventually melt brine ice. Right, Bert is on the way. I almost feel like this is more effort than just setting up a normal spot, but I wanted to try it anyways. I think the whole point of this run now is that we're just doing stuff differently than how we normally do it, just to see pros and cons, I guess. Right, there we go. So now we've got liquid everywhere. Let's dig this up and try again. Obviously the crude oil is cold. Yeah, it's just forming ice immediately. I mean, if I tell you to keep digging, will that help? Got you on repeat digging duty. I don't think that will help. Maybe once we get some warmer water in here. It's so weird how it just forms tiles, though. What's turning into ice? I think it's literally... I don't know. I thought it was the water inside the electrolyzer. Alright, these are actually running now. I think it might have just been that the water was too cold in the electrolyzer. It was freezing into a tile inside the electrolyzer. I think that's what was happening. And of course it's still freezing in this one. Yeah, it's just freezing inside the building. And now what's happening here is because it's just a mixture of gases that's being vomited out. Hydrogen is occasionally just settling in this gap here and stalling it out. So we have some random blobs of gas over here as well. Perhaps putting it in here was not the best idea. Well, it's working a little bit. Right, I reckon one more lot of oil and then you'll be able to go and explore on this. So we'll at least do that today. In the meantime, how is the heat going? We're up to about 163 in here. Okay. It should all turn to petroleum about the same time. We can keep building All tiles here. Okay, could do that. They're gradually sucking the heat out of all this debris as well. Yeah, keep doing that. Let's speed through it. Maybe do you need airflow divider so the gases at least have the side to escape to? It's certainly possible. Ooh, what's this? We got a tile of brine ice. Yep, that would be them not collecting the brine ice. That is priority 9. You have stored 2 kilograms of brine ice in here. Perhaps we'll set this to sweep only and just sweep up the whole area. A lot of other stuff there. My dupes always seem to have balloons. Well, that's one plus. It's one plus of this run. Yeah, I can grab all that stuff. You don't need to grab all of this. But I guess you are, because you have nothing better to do. Yeah, I think we may need at least a little space between them. Move those bottles. Yeah, let's put a bottle empty up of brine up here. Yeah, submerged electrolyzers don't work well in a row. Yes, I think we figured that out. But it was good to try it. We'll leave a gap between them and have airflow tiles. Stop building these. The ice. Yes. The ice is not nice. And then, yeah, just build airflow tiles here. And then you'll probably want airflow tiles over here as well. Okay. Yeah, that's working better. This one is still freezing, presumably just because it's so it's so close to the ice. It's just going to freeze all the time. Yeah, that's probably just not going to work there. It's probably just pushing the luck a little bit too much. I mean, that's just because there's a little carbon dioxide blob in there. Now that one's iced over. Man. Well, I'll tell you what, this was not quite what I thought it would be. I think we should just set up a proper spawn. Yeah, these are all frozen over again. Yeah, I'm not fiddling with this for the rest of the stream. We're just gonna... This is cold enough now. We're just gonna come down here and look at this now this is covered in oil. dupes shouldn't scold in here. We are continuing to build this. So this is going a bit slower than I thought it would, but a bit safer than I thought it would as well. So I guess it's not bad. Okay, look. I wouldn't recommend it, Devin. Fossil data decoded. There we go. Good job. Nicola just like... It's on. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Oh yeah, we have a Devon VFR. Yeah, they've been getting themselves into some sticky situations. Alrighty, let's go find Devon. So, as requested, I am now naming Devon Gimme. No, I'm just kidding. Leofar. There we go. Oh, okay, just Leofar. Fair enough. Oh, also, I spelled it wrong. I went Leah 4. Yeah, you're not Leah 4. I know that much. There you go. What's that? Did I put a capital F there? Ooh, there you are. Enjoy your dip in the lead. Right, anyways, fossil data decoded. What we got? So, we already looked at the frozen one. So here it is. Subject, resettlement launch party. Dear Redacted. Oh yeah, to Redacted, from Redacted. Dear Redacted, we are pleased to announce that research objectives for Operation Piazzi's planet are nearing completion. Thank you all for your patience as we navigated the unprecedented obstacles that such groundbreaking work entails. We are aware of rumors regarding documents leaked from Dr. Redacted's files. Rest assured the content of the supposed whistleblower effort are entirely fabricated. Our technology is far too advanced to allow for the type of miscalculation that would result in OPP shipments arriving at their destination some 10,000 years prior to the targeted date. Nice. Our IT security system security team is currently investigating the document's digital footprint to determine its origin. To express our gratitude for your continued support, we'd like to invite key stakeholders to a private launch party held at the Gravitas facility. The evening will be emceed by Dr. Olivia Broussard, who will present our groundbreaking prototypes along with a 5-course meal featuring lab-crafted ingredients. Due to the sensitive nature of our work, we regret that no additional guests or dietary restrictions can be accommodated at this time. Director Stern will be holding a 30-minute Q&A session after dinner. Questions must be submitted at least 24 hours in advance. Queries about the redacted papers will be disregarded. Please be advised that the contents of this email will expire 3 minutes from the time of opening. Sincerely, Redacted. Well, there we go. Yeah, I generally don't read out many of the logs, but I thought, it's a new story trait. I haven't actually read these logs yet. We might as well. Also, here's an oil well. You know? It's nice to find. This neutronium sucks ass. It's like the worst feeling when random neutronium just shows up. Especially when it's like above a volcano. Right, so then it just leaves this one. So, we're kind of trying to freeze this. The temperature of this area is obviously quite hot. This is very cold, and it has a lot of max. So I'm hoping that we can just cool this down enough that the spore kid dies, and then we can just do something with the germs. You know, I've got a little bit of time. Do you just accept the germs and just run in there? Flood it? Alright, let's have a look at the germs. Let's do this smartly. Let's at least try to be smart. So, zombie spores. So they survive in coal, diamond, carbon dioxide, natural gas, crude oil, sour gas, petroleum, naphtha, methane. So they don't survive in liquids. And they're killed by chlorine. Alright. Well, I think I know what we do here. I think we just bring a load of bleach stone down here, because we've been storing it up. Embrace the spores, feed the fish. That's true, we found more fish over here as well. Very cool. You know, I have some barbecue. Yeah. We have loads of bleachstone. It is up here, where all the chlorine is. The chlorine pressure is high enough this has an off gas. We have like 1.3 tons of it up here in our freezer. I feed the sporkid seed to the fish. No! No, we're not going to feed the sporkid to the fish. We're going to use the sporkid seed. We're going to actually use it to decorate. Look at the lovely sound that the sporkid makes. Isn't that like the perfect sound that you want it? Yeah, this was not the best one. Yeah, you can hear it a little bit. Let me, actually, let me turn it up. Hold on. If I turn it up, I mean, turn everything else down. And turn this up here. You hear that? The lovely ASMR Spore Kid experience. Yummy. This is the amber fossil. Pablo, while you're on your way to do that, I'm going to go close the curtains. By curtains, I mean blinds. So, let's just fill this area with... Okay, well actually, this is a... that was a poor place to put that. Let us put another one here. Maybe even over here. I'll just put them everywhere. You can't actually reach in here. That's fine, we'll dig the ice. Yeah, we'll get this story trait done today. And then at least we can say we've done that. Yeah. Why are you still scolding? Oh, right. This is turning to steam now. Right. There you go. We'll deal with you later. You filled your purpose. So sweep all of this up. Oh. Yeah, okay. Fine. Then put bleach stone in here. Bleach stone in all of these. Make this one already 8. And actually, I think what I'll do is... You know what? Forget that. Deconstruct this. Deconstruct this. We'll put the bleach stone here as well. And then what we'll do is we'll dig open into here. Look, there's the FR. What do you mean no pending delivery? Deliver a big load of bluestone, please. Oh, right, someone else is already doing it. No? Oh, you brought it all into here. Okay, that's not the one that I wanted you to bring it to. You can mop some chlorine if it's left. Yeah, we could. Okay, you just put it in here. Yeah, so these are disinfected by chlorine. So once this plant actually cools down enough, you die. What temperature is this at? Ah, it's not cooling down. Yes, I do know. I was hoping this was going to cool down a bit fast, and it actually is. Big underfeed the fish. Yes, I know that's the quick one. I want to keep the seed. You know what? Let's actually just dig this. I'm going to save it again. I love how the save is now called Deep Rock Galactic Yipes. We're going to dig the tile, and we're going to try and save the seed. Who's digging this? Ashcan. I feel like it's not very likely now. We have some algae in here, though. The fish shouldn't be hungry. Paku ain't hungry. Is this going to be today's thumbnail? Maybe it is going to be today's thumbnail. So let's take the seed. Seed. Orchid. Yellow alert. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, the move to command is better for this, yes. Ashcan is on it. No, Ashcan. No, Ashcan, where are you going? Where do you find safe area? Ashcan, this is your errand. Ashcan. The Paku is right here. Right, Ashcan, we're going red alert again. No, Ashcan, this is literally your errand. Why are you going idle? You could reach this. This is your errand. Oh, we have 2 Ashcans! We have 2 Ashcans! Not the Ashcan that's right next to the fucking thing. The Ashcan from the other half of the base. You know, one with the white hat. Okay, I don't think it needs to be red alert then. Good God. The tale of 2 Ashcans. Right, okay. Look, I bet you're gonna get eaten. You are gonna be Ash Pan. There you go. Right, good job. Spore kit is safe. So we'll put it in here as a non-emergency. And then in terms of gases, so the CO2 will stay lower. We're not getting rid of the CO2 because we're not. It's not like we're going to shove a skimmer in here. Do I just flood the whole fossil and then just send someone underwater? That'd be funny. I feel like that's certainly possible. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, dig this out here. It won't breathe. Yeah, but that's fine, because I'll just step out to oxygen. Oh. Well, let's see. This CO... We could just tile these bits of gas in. What do we still have contact with? Well, the polluted water doesn't have any. If we fill the whole area with water, then I imagine it wouldn't. Let's speed up. I mean, I imagine... So what would happen is... We'd end up with 2 tiles. Gas. Let's just see what happens when we flood the area of polluted water. First of all. So these liquid levels are equalizing already. Speed that up a little bit. Oxygen generation is in the toilet at the moment. So, here's something I want to float past you guys as well. What if I restart on literally the same seed and we just try and do it more like a normal run? Instead of doing all the Algae Terrarium shenanigans and all the non-standard build. You flood, the CO2 gets released, the spores survive. CO2 won't get released up here. And keep it going. Yeah. Let's let this out. You spent points on stupid names. That's true. Let this fill up. We have a little fish down here. I love the chins on the tropical fries. Yeah, let's see what happens when this fills all the way up. So we could dig this as well. That would help. It's filling pretty quickly. Continue expanding over here as well. This oil over here is just vibing. Oh, that's not oil, that's carbon dioxide. What a troll. Yeah, this heat sink is, or this heat transfer thing is getting pretty hot now, so this is staying liquid lead most of the time now. That's good. This is getting up to about 200 C. I guess the wider it is, the more evenly the heat will be, so even though it's not getting to quite as hot a temperature, it's staying at the temperature better. Yeah, that should be alright for a while. Right, this is gonna fill up soon. The oxygen like at the moment. Still mostly okay. Yeah, if we do like the spawn next stream, then we should still be fine. We have a lot of dupes there. It's trying. It's kind of stalling out. It's gonna flip eventually. Right? Or is it just not going to? Is it actually just the proper troll? I guess that's how liquid physics works, is that it's just going to go up to 999. What if I did this? That help? I think that would help. Come on, Sandra, you can do it. Grab another research. Grab the desalinator. Oh, you were gonna go grab some clay. Ah, ash cans on the job. Who else? Right. Is that gonna work? Or is that gonna do exactly the same thing? I think it's gonna do exactly the same thing, and it's not actually gonna push the gas out. Well, that's just annoying. How much chlorine do we have in here now? Fair bit. It's not like we're generating any more. I'm just going to save it and dig this open and see what happens. Also, you know what the other thing is? We could literally just put a dupe in a suit and call it a day. But I don't want to do that. I want to see if we can clear it the old-fashioned way. Who's on the way? No, you guys are just too busy eating dinner. You know, I think I'm gonna feel more inspired to continue this after I get back from holiday. I'm still actually feeling quite run down. I feel well enough to stream, but I'm not. Perhaps I shouldn't have streamed only today, because I have not been particularly actively thinking. Kind of been running around and doing random things because we felt like it. Who's gonna do it then? Hey. Right, let's see how this goes then. So, germs. So, they immediately spread out, like, immediately. That didn't work at all. It doesn't seem like they're growing. It just seems like they're spreading out. They're dying on gas. And they're dying because of the cold temperatures. Is this a case of where, because they're not actively being produced and the chlorine is killing them off, they'll be safe in here somewhat soon? I feel like that might be the case. Yeah, without the plant, they don't multiply. Yeah, so they should all eventually die. Let's just speed C3 and see what happens. Also, if May gets zombie spores, that's an F in the chat. mean, obviously there's a lot of spores in here. It will stay in the CO2 until the temperature is right. Well, I think May... Well, May says she has hypothermia. Yeah, she had contact with them. Yeah, the CO2 is still too hot, so I don't think that worked. So we may have just unleashed all the zombie spores, so that probably did not work. So they'll keep multiplying on the CO2 then, won't they? So overpopulated. You keep it going, no reloads. I mean, seal that here. The save is called Yipes after. But I think we will send someone in via the liquid. In a suit. I think that's probably what we'll do. So let's see. No germs have reached out of here. Oh, now you flood. Oh, you tease. Right, so now what I'm going to do... So, these tiles are all liquid. The liquid has no germs on it. So, in theory... If I just dig down here... Okay, that's gonna... The liquid is going to, like, lower immediately. Sneak up on them spores. Yeah. Just dig through all this ice, whatever. We found a Paku. That's funny. I guess you can occasionally find buried Paku in this ice. It's kind of sad. That's a sad fact of Rime. I don't think I talked about that in my video. You do occasionally just find Paku frozen in the ice. Dig through this as well. And I'll tell you what you could do. You could fill this with polluted water. Because you're all idle. And apparently, instead of making a spawn, this is what we're going to do. Yeah, no more dupes. Yeah, no, what we're going to do is we're going to save this run when we come back from holiday. And we're just going to muck around till then. I should be going to bed soon, but I'm very keen to just look at this fossil. This is just weird ways to play ONI stream. I feel like that's what this run has just become. Like, me just doing suboptimal things on purpose because I find it funny. Which is probably not a good motivation for a long-term run. But we will change philosophy and we will fix all of the bullshit shenanigans and all that sort of stuff next week. Yeah, you can come and build this, and we have a load of polluted water to dump. So just dump it all in here, and then we can fill this up. You won't get in contact with the zombie spores, we just fill it up. I mean, to be honest, like, there's no wrong way to play a game. Like, obviously, I set out to do this Rime run better than the other, but I just ended up having fun, trying out different ideas, and it's okay to do a run like that. You don't have to try and get to the temporal tear every run. You just play a video game how you want to. It's nice to mix it up occasionally. So just dump a load of polluted water in here. We'll need to tile this, obviously. And then don't bother with that. ONI, only nasty ideas. I'll tell you what, that's going to be the title of the episode, Only Nasty Ideas. Because it's basically what's ended up happening. Right, look. You guys have done this in the wrong order again. And it's almost like I could have prioritized these tasks differently so you didn't do that. But I'm not going to. Okay, maybe I will. This is kind of painful. Fish is living its best life. All this water is going to start freezing again. Oh, that's the other thing, because we're going to have a load of ice in here. That's going to freeze right away, isn't it? Going to be on a timer for this? Probably not if we dump enough hot water in here. You know what, just forget this. How's the germ situation doing? Oh, I'm so glad I got rid of all these germs. Actually, it does seem like the germs per tile is going... I don't know. I think I'm just coping, to be honest. There were millions of germs on a tile, and now we're in the thousands, but it has spread out. I feel like it is going down. Hold on, let's actually look at a carbon dioxide tile. I feel like it's never going to go away completely. Looks like it's expanding out. I need a door. There's germs of millions of tiles. Yes, exactly. What a pro tip. Scalding again. I mean, you don't need to keep dumping all the oil in here. Fill up with loads of petroleum in here again. Wow. Okay, wow. Good job, Matt. I dumped all of that oil in here. From this area. Great. Good idea. Good job, Matt. This is such a stupid... This has been such a stupid stream. We've accomplished like literally nothing significant. We've heated this up for like 225 degrees. We exposed some zombie spores. We built a rubbish spawn that didn't work because we felt like trying something different. We turned off all of our algae things because we're running out of algae. We murdered all of our shine bugs again somehow. Slowly getting close to the volcano. Yeah, it's fine. At the moment, our self-powered oxygen machine is a bit frozen. It's not working at all. We grabbed Ashcan off the other planet, and he almost proceeded to fuck up the seed heist. We got someone vacillated. This is why I'm desperate to finish this, because otherwise we'd have done literally nothing today except harm the colony, probably. Sometimes it do be like that. Well, there is oxygen up here, so like... You guys, you're going to take ages to come down here. Right, dig this. Dig this just so more of you can access this at once. You're building the ladder out of igneous rock, so that's good. Also, the copper volcano is now boiling. Yeah, that's also another thing that's happened today. We did at least grab some copper out of it before it boiled. Yeah, here it is. And we also did seal it off. But yeah, that's a lot of steam. This water is eventually all going to turn into steam. It do be like that. Right, the water up in here is filled up pretty well. You guys need to dump more water in here again. Yeah, keep dripping this on May. That'll help with the zombie spores. You know, at least this will fill up quickly. And then you can dig in here. There are some zombie spores up here. That should be fine. That's all the abyssalite dig? Which one? Like this isn't solidifying it. One bad dig reach and the spores are free. Oh, this one. Oh, lol. Yeah, true. Free spores. Free the spores. Look, the count is going down. Perhaps our solution was actually based on facts and logic, and not just me being a silly bugger. Ah, yes, we're gonna. I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna crowd out all of the zombie spores with food poisoning germs. What a plan! Right, that's good enough. Let's dig in here. Dig that out there first. You guys will come off break soon. Add some dupe. Yes, exactly. That's the answer to the solution. We've had petroleum today. We've had spores in that one CO2 pocket. Yeah, but the dupes won't contact them because that won't fall down here. The polluted water will push the gas up. That's what's going to happen. I believe. Yeah, those spores just rushed out of there. There was no way that May could outrun the spores. That's probably enough water. See? It went fine, look. It's had contact with allergic reaction germs, not zombie spores. And now, if you dig these... you'll be able to go in here just fine. Yep, that's all water. Now you can analyze, now you can excavate this. Or someone can excavate this. Is it going to be Nicola or Pablo? Ashcan is trying his best to climb out. He's kind of failing. What do we know? They will gasp for air on the left. They can't reach it. They can't reach the tile. Talk about this operation. They can't reach it from the ladder either. Oh, this one. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. We'll just tell them to not do that. That's fine. I believe in Nicola. Nicola is going to investigate this very slimy fossil dig in good time. Some random water appearing. Right, where are you gonna go? Oh, look, they're almost done. You know what? Actually, we're gonna red alert it. That solves the problem. No, it doesn't. Okay, now look. Look here, Mr. Smart Alec. Get to go over here. Oh no, oh no. I love how you guys just wait your bated breath for someone to get spored. Although now, looks like... I'm gonna do this. But it's just gonna grab some fossil. He's just like, don't mind me. And we'll seal this up when we're finished. Also, we can stop dumping, please. Yes, I think what's probably going to happen is I'm going to come back from holiday, and this part of the base is going to stay as it is, and I'm probably going to just rip up everything else, put in some new stuff, and it's going to be organized. I'm going to save this run. Abbo's come to finish the job. There you go, good job. We did it! Story trade complete. Draco Balloon was there for the moment. Alright. View data. With the last lot of data. So let's see. Unauthorized activity. Employees are advised removing organisms from the bioengineering labs without an approved requisition form is strictly prohibited. Gravitas projects are not designed to be ridden for sport. Injuries sustained during unsanctioned activities are not eligible for coverage under corporate health benefits. Please find a comprehensive summary of company regulations attached. Missing. Thank you, admin. All right, so there we go. That's all the fossils. And now we can click this button. We did the thing. My duplicates have meticulously reassembled as much of the giant critter's scattered remains as they could find. Their efforts have unearthed a seemingly bottomless fossil quarry beneath the largest fragment's dig site. Nestled amongst the topmost bones was a handcrafted critter collar. It's too large to belong to any species traditionally categorized as companion animals. Nice. Activate fossil quarry. So I'll tell you what, this was not actually... I'm going to make this a thumbnail. First of all, this looks really cool, I must say. This is a very cool looking building. And just to explain what it does, you can turn 1 kilogram of diamond into 100 kilograms of fossil. So that's a lime source, because you're turning the fossil into lime and sedimentary rock. But B, it's also a sedimentary rock source. So you can just feed your hatches sedimentary rock all the time. If you want. That's a thing too. And diamond will just get through diamond pressing all the coal that comes from the hatches. So this will generate a lot of mass, and to be honest, I feel like you could probably feed a colony with just this. Feed the hatches as sedimentary rock, and then just have the hatches poop it out as coal, and then just turn it into diamond. I feel like you don't even need to actually do the volcano taming to sustain a large amount of hatches doing this. Although, I guess the constraint is however fast it takes to actually run this thing. But also, look, it comes with a light, and this light actually works. So, it gives you 1,000 lux in its area. So you don't need to put a light here, they just get the lit workspace bonus. Straight away. So we're going to do one, just to see how it works. And what do we get as well? We got a critter collar. It's an artifact. Yeah, very positive cycle. Yeah, because I imagine if you have a really high operating dupe, they can just produce a ton of mass doing this. It'd be really interesting to calculate how many hatches you could actually support off of this with a maximally efficient dupe. Let's get the coffee machine. Is it an operating task? It's... Yeah, well, I mean, Liam's coming to supply the diamond. In the meantime, you made 5.3 tons of steel. So that's actually pretty good. That was not a waste of time. It's a skill required operation. Oh, it is a Masterworks operation. Oh, that's interesting. Right. So let's see. It is a decorating errand. Neat. Well, there we go. It's a decorating errand then. So this gives you an incentive to have a really good decorator. Fortunately, we have a really good decorator. But here they are. There we go. The lovely user pick name is going to be on the thumbnail. Go chip away at that little guy. And run out of air. Yep, that makes sense. There's no air in here. Well, perhaps I didn't quite go as well as I thought. But we got the thumbnail shot anyways. Yeah, we're not going to get any oxygen here anytime soon. Right, well then, I'm going to wrap up the stream. It is cycle 170. I feel like I wasted 25 cycles today, not really being very productive. We did get the story trait done, so that's one thing that we did. We also flooded much of the map with zombie spores, and to be honest, I wasn't paying attention to this bit, so someone may have got zombie spores while I wasn't looking. But we're going to tile this up right away. We'll see if anyone gets zombie spores when we reload. That would be amusing. Yeah. Heating this up is working. We are going to get a large amount of petroleum out of this, so we'll be able to make a decent amount of plastic. I think this was worth doing. This wasn't actually that messy in the end. And we can use it to boil the oil well output as well. Maybe we can find a nearer oil well. We could definitely set up a better boiler, but this is a start. But yeah, other than that, we did go on the other planet and grab a dupe. But yeah, overall, we've got a lot of fixing of stuff to do. We turned off all our algae terrariums because, to be honest, like, the algae terrariums are just not worth it. They just take up so much dupe time at this point when there's not much algae left. I guess what I need to do is I just need to centralize where all the algae is stored for that to be efficient. We're still running around the map for that. Yeah, I don't know where I am on the whole algae terrarium thing. I think that might be worth doing for like the first 50 cycles and then just immediately transition away once we've melted some ice with it. Once you've got that initial little bit of heat going. I think overall, if you can just dig up all the slime biomes, the algae distiller seems like the better heat source. I don't know. Right, but I'm going to wrap it up here. We've done enough tomfoolery today. Let me close it out. Alrighty. Well, thank you very much for watching. It's been an interesting stream. I'm not going to restart. We're gonna save the run. We made some somewhat messier than usual decisions, but it's been fun, and I've just kind of enjoyed making some silly decisions today, to be honest. So thank you for letting me do that. But we're gonna go fix everything, and we're gonna get everything back to where it needs to be. We're gonna set up a proper spawn when we come back to this. I realize I haven't done Dyson Sphere program in a while, and I'm missing out another Friday. So I may do a Dyson Sphere stream when I return on Monday, but then it's just going to be more ONI. More ONI until we get out of this hole and we're a bit more organized again. Then probably just more Dyson Sphere program. Maybe some Noise if I fit that in. Maybe some Stardew Valley if DJ Cookies wants to join in at the weekend. Yeah, thanks for watching. It's been fun. If you missed an episode, if you missed a stream, feel free to look on YouTube and you'll find more similar Oxygen Not Included stuff. And most of the VODs will be more productive than this one was. So, yeah, I have so many choices. I do not have enough time to play video games. I barely have enough time to play ONI. I feel like I'm getting rusty at ONI because I'm not playing it enough, which feels bad. Because you guys were playing it off stream. Like, I'm working and, like, adulting off stream. This is the only time I play this game. But, yeah. It's nice just to have some time to just dedicate to playing video games anyways. But, yeah. Feel free to check out the YouTube channel if you haven't already looked there. Feel free to follow on Twitch, and you'll get a notification of when I next go live. It's usually 7:30, 10:30 British time. I've got a bit over those hours today just because it's a Thursday and Bart was out. Yeah, I'm going to wrap up. Thanks for watching. I'm not going to raid anyone tonight. I don't think. Actually, let's have a look. Let's see. I'm lacking space experience. Yeah, I'm lacking late game space experience. I'm gonna raid Sushi Queen because Sushi Queen's on, and I haven't seen them on a while. We're gonna go raid them. They look like they're currently in a very hot biome. Oh, I think I just logged off. Crap. Crap. They finished at the same time. All right. You know, I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna bother raiding anyone. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll be back Monday. Bye for now.